This is the Harbor Management Commission Mooring Committee meeting, Thursday, January 14th, 2021, beginning at 10 a.m. This is Jack Hirschler. I'm chair of the Mooring Committee. We have Ed Billings, the Harbor Master, and consultant Jeff Stedman on the line. Are there any others on the line? Okay. Hearing no others, the first item on our agenda today is a Harbor Master's report. Ed?
Well, good morning, everybody.
Morning, Ed.
Well, we're right in the middle of, or the beginning of mooring registration and renewal time this year, and things are going pretty well, I would say, much better than last year. Everybody who has been through the process as of last year is doing remarkably well on uploading their information and stuff. And so I'm looking at the dashboard right now. We have 26 full approvals. There's a number of people who are on our wait list that has grown to 74 people, and that's a pretty good number, I think. I'm not sure that everybody is going to be returning to the wait list, but other than that, I have received notice of a couple moorings that will become available. So as soon as all registrations are in and I've received other notifications, we'll be going down through the wait list and awarding moorings to those people. What else? I've had minimal. I'm sorry, was there a question?
Go ahead.
I have initiated a search for patrol vessel. Online there are several vessels. I'm hoping to get in touch with those people shortly. As far as getting something locally, I've reached out to most, if not all, of my contacts, and with COVID, boat sales along with house sales are up quite a bit, reducing the market for used boats quite substantially. So that's been a little bit of a process. So other than that, I think that concludes my report.
Okay. I think Chair Kim had suggested that we bring some examples of listings for boats for sale to an upcoming commission meeting for discussion with the commissioners about sort of what we're thinking about and what realistically the price is going to be for something like that. So that's something we should be looking forward to getting arranged with her. I'm not sure which month she was planning for us to have that conversation, so whether it's next week or in February.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, good morning. This is Kim. I'm sorry, the connection in northern New Hampshire is anything but ideal. So I heard, I think, most of Ed's report, so I am here.
Good. I don't know if you want to respond to Ed's comment.
Good morning. In terms of the patrol boat, I think whenever you think that you've got and have the time to get an example, a representative example of what might be out there, we can bring it to the commissioner's attention. So I leave that to you, Ed. If you're up to your eyeballs in OM matters and, getting that all done, well, we can do it in February. But if you're ready to go with it for Tuesday, that's fine too.
Right. Well, I was just trying to get some examples so that the commission has a realistic idea of what the total cost would be. I was in part of my travels on Sunday. I was over at Captain's Cove, and I spoke with Dave from Offshore Sailing there. They have a bunch of ribs, and if we were to go the rib path, he gave me a couple of pointers. But I mean, even those, they're quite expensive. He was telling me that he purchased his, which I think it was an 18-footer with it had quite a bit of horsepower on it. But he said brand new, they were going for $65,000, and
wow.
We got ours used. Fortunately, it was only $20,000. And it's like, well, even the $20,000 is a little bit above what we were originally planning to spend. So, I mean, he did have another. He said, "Well, we have this one here, the red one. I mean, if anybody's over at the Cove, there's a red like Zodiac type thing over there. But I don't know. I certainly wouldn't be going outside Southport Harbor in nasty weather in it because it was a little bit too on the small side. But, just exploring other possibilities. So.
Is leasing a possibility?
I'm sorry. Is what?
Is leasing a possibility?
Hadn't thought about that.
Well, I only raise it because I guess the what I'm thinking is that our season is so short. The active season is so short that if we didn't have to worry about storage and we didn't have to worry about maintenance, and if next season or even the season after were to be we would be back to the normal levels of commercial activity, maybe if we don't have to buy something for a couple of years, we'd be able in a couple of years to get something that's really good. But in the meantime, there'd be a way for you to get out on the water and do what we need you to do.
Right. No, that's a good thought. You'd probably have to go through a new boat dealer, like maybe somebody down in Norwalk, something like that. But I wouldn't rule it out. So. Well,
you're the expert, and you know what makes sense for what you have to do. So I guess what I'm really suggesting is, any suggestion that you have, I mean, we would certainly consider.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Okay, good.
So, Ed, the second item on the agenda was really an update on the renewals, and really your report pretty much covered that. You said there's 26 approvals and 74 people on the wait list right now, and things are progressing pretty well. Is there anything beyond that with respect to processing systems, any online mooring glitches that are really problematic, or are we working through those?
No, we're really working through any glitches. Some of them are taking a little bit of time. There were a few people that fell through the proverbial cracks last year, but those people are, no pun intended, they're all on board right now. I think it's going pretty well, much more so than last year. So
good. Were there any surprises, Ed? I mean, this is year 2 of the system. Anything that you were surprised to see not working, or that works better than you thought it would work?
Not really. I think it's just continuation of a few growing pains, and they are working themselves out. There was the North Anchorage wait list, which there really isn't any North Anchorage wait list other than that which Pequot keeps for its own records, because it's really none of our concern what boats go in there. So I've gotten that straightened out as of either yesterday or the day before. So, but other than that, no, I'm pleased that there's really no big surprises.
Good.
A lot of the dock vessel people are on board. I mean, there was a question that arose in one of my conversations the other day. It's like, well, what if people don't supply that information? I said, well, it's a rule per the Fairfield Town Code, and so there are fines that could be levied if you don't comply with that town code. So. We want to be fair to all boaters, but if somebody does refuse, then obviously, steps should be taken. But we're not in the business of total enforcement or anything of that nature. So
right, and I think, to be fair, most people. I mean, this is the first time that anybody's really been asked for it. Well, last year when you started this.
Right.
So most people are surprised, I think, to think that they have to supply that information.
Correct.
Yeah.
Is there any new business for this month's meeting? All right. Any other matters?
I just for everybody's information, Jeff Engborg is on board for a presentation on Tuesday night. He's sent me some pictures and slides, and they look really good. I think when he gets done, everybody will have a really good sense of what is mooring tackle, and kind of how does it work, and how does Pequot work to make sure that it's safe. He's got some really good pictures and some diagrams, and so that I'm going to send his presentation out with or Betty will out with the agenda. And I think she's planning on doing that either later today or tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to hearing that presentation.
Yeah, I think related to the patrol boat question, it would be important for him to help us understand sort of the range of what it can cost, and we have to do replacements of tackle. And
we're
not locking ourselves in here, but just to have an order of scale of what we might be doing. And people look at that account, see a lot of money in it, and I just want to make sure that people are being realistic about how we might incur expenses going forward.
Right, and I think you're absolutely right, Jack. And in his presentation, at least the materials that I saw, he doesn't have anything about cost, but I suggested to him that he would be getting questions about, the cost of material and labor, and so I believe that he will be prepared to answer those questions.
Right. Again, it's not in a critical way. It's just a level setting and people's understanding of the realities of what it really costs to get new anchors, new chain, shackles, etc. So.
Right.
All right. Very good.
Right.
Excellent.
Right.
Anything else? All right. I think that we
can
adjourn.
One other thing, if I might.
Yes, please.
The online survey. Among I haven't heard back from anyone else except for Cheryl.
Right.
But as far as Kim and Jack and Ed, I don't know if you've had a chance to look at it. Do we need to make any changes before?
I think I responded right after you sent it.
Yes. So I know Kim and Jack thought it was okay to go.
Did Ed even get a copy? Did we send it to Ed? Ed, I apologize. We can get Betty to send you a copy. I think she just sent it to commissioners and to Cheryl and Mary. But we'll get it to you today. It takes about 5 minutes to do. It's really good.
I can just forward Betty's email to us to Ed now.
Okay.
Could you do that? The technology reception up here is a little spotty.
Yeah.
That would be good.
No, he did get a copy of it.
Oh, we did?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. It was a couple of weeks back, right?
No, just yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, just yesterday?
Yeah.
I've been having issues. Well, my computer's been having issues, so.
I'll forward it to you again, Ed. But yesterday at 10:42 or so. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yep, it is here.
Oh,
no, like I say, the Chromebook goes in and out. It's so bad I can't use the touchpad at all. And then I close it down for 10-15 minutes or half an hour, open it up, and it's good for another 10 or 15 minutes. So it's I'm I was exposed to somebody who tested positive for COVID last. Well, she let me know last Monday.
Oh,
and I think we're fine, but I've been kind of locked down in the house here until tomorrow when I get tested myself. But after that, I'm assuming I'll go over to IT town hall on Monday and have one of the guys take a look at this thing. I've tried restarting. I've tried doing the system uploads and all of that stuff, and nothing seems to work. So.
Well, Ed, keep us posted on both how you're doing, and actually, town hall I think is going to be closed on Monday because it's Martin Luther King Day.
Oh, that's right. Yes, that's right.
So,
thanks.
but keep us both posted both on the computer problems and how you're doing.
Okay, appreciate it. Because the way I'm storing files and payments, I just keep them in an annual folder for each year. So
okay.
I have to call Frank. I'm not sure if Betty is listening or not, but I will be ordering new morning stickers probably today.
Okay.
So
okay.
I'm assuming that'll be pretty much the same as it was last year. So.
Okay. So Kim, later today. Sorry, Ed. Didn't mean to interrupt.
I'm sorry.
No, I interrupted.
Go ahead, Jeff. Yeah.
No, just I guess so. This afternoon we should decide about if we don't hear back from other commissioners, just to.
Well, I think you tell me what you think, but my preference, I guess, would be because I believe that the first select woman's email blast goes out on the weekend or close to the weekend.
Friday,
so we
Friday,
have,
Friday.
I think if we don't, what?
It goes out on Friday afternoon.
Yeah. So if we don't get it to Jackie today, get her the information that she needs, I think we have to wait a whole nother week.
I think I should send it.
I thought it was good enough to go.
I think it's terrific.
Yeah.
All right, so
we
could tell.
Send it, Jeff. This will just delay it another week unnecessarily, and it's all set to go.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll give Betty a call and then ask her to do what's necessary to get that link to the first select woman.
Okay. I gave the first Jackie Bartolone, the first selectman's chief of staff. I wrote her a 2-sentence blurb, which I pulled right from the first page of the survey. So she already has that, and all she needs to do is to include the link. So
okay, I'll give Betty a call and to ask Betty to follow up with Jackie.
Okay.
And
then I think Ed, I don't know. We were going to ask you to publicize it to folks who are in the online mooring system.
Sure.
But can you get to those people? Can you?
Sure. Let's see. I'll just excuse me. I'll just basically copy the email and send the link. Correct?
Not the review email, but the.
I just copy the whole thing. How many? Do you know how many megabytes this is?
How many what?
You're just sending the link to it, Ed. You're not sending the survey. You're sending a link that they go into the web to access it.
It's just a link for them to get access to it. So the size isn't an issue.
The size is tiny. I tell you what.
Yeah,
why don't I, in the next few minutes, send you the same sentence that I sent Jackie Bartolone and include the link, and then all you would have to do is copy the email, which will include the link, and that could be the body of your email.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it'll be like 2 sentences and a link. Yeah, and then that would go to everybody who's, docked vessels, waiting list people, everybody.
Exactly.
Okay.
Is there a timing of when that could? Is it operational right now, or for the public,
Yes.
or do we have to do something first?
No, it's all ready to go as far as.
Okay, so as soon as Ed gets it, he could send it out. Good.
Yeah.
He can send it out, and then Betty can get it to Jackie, and then Mary Von Conta was going to call the yacht club is provisionally okay to forward that on, and I guess Sasquatch is also agreed to publicize it. So that's pretty good coverage, I think.
And I'll send it to the community sailing.
Oh, that's right, Jeff. Yes, please, please.
But yeah, that's good, Kim, because Betty's email was asking for review and comments.
Right,
and
we don't want to use that.
We don't want to use that. Okay.
Yeah, we don't want that to. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay.
Okay.
Very good.
Okay. Very good.
Should you send it to? Should you just send it to Country Club of Fairfield at all? I know it might be a reach, but I don't know.
No, that's a good idea.
Is around there?
I don't know. Do we think that? The manager of the Country Club of Fairfield. I have no idea who that even is.
I can follow up on that, Kim, and ask about how to distribute it to, and if that's appropriate.
That would be great, Jeff, because even if everybody doesn't get the word today or tomorrow, remember Doug said that within 72 hours is when you get your most responses. So even if we had people who were getting word late, that might extend the time and bring in more folks.
What I'll do is I'll call Jim Bradley, because he's been the liaison between the commission and the club for the dredging projects, and I bet he would have advice on how to distribute this, or who to contact at the country club.
You know who knows? Actually, no, I'm thinking of this. Pat Carroll knows. Because over the summer when we had all those kids jumping into the channel, Pat told several of us that in the past that his experience was to get in touch with the manager of the Country Club of Fairfield and give them the heads up so that they could get the lifeguards on board. And he, in one of those long ago emails, I believe, mentioned the name of the manager and his email address. So Pat would probably be the easiest way to find out who's in charge over there.
That's the superintendent. He's a very good guy. His name just escapes me right now. But yes, okay. I'll give Pat a call. We can do that.
Okay. That's good.
Well, Jeff Engborg most likely would know as well.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's true too. Good.
Okay.
All right. Anything
else?
All right. I think we're adjourned. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Very good. Thank you, everyone. Talk to you on Tuesday.
Take care.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.